Hi folks, right, we cleaned and sealed this floor, this LVT floor, about 3 years ago, and customer called us last week to get the floor booked in to have a re-clean. So in order to re-clean this floor, what we've had to do is remove the existing seal, and believe it or not, there was still plenty of seal on that floor, and it's taken me from 9:30 to 12 just to remove the seal. And now the floor is ready to be resealed. Okay, so there's a lot of work involved to remove that existing seal. One of the reasons why the seal is difficult to remove is because it's not a cheap one, and this is the one we use. We use the Dr. Schutt's Secura hard seal, and well, it's lasted for 3 years pretty much. In the high traffic areas, you know, on the entrance and stuff, and that, it was not quite as there wasn't quite as much seal left on the floor than there was, say, kind of, you know, in the corners or whatever. But there was still some on there. It's not a particularly big job, this one, but again, it's one of those jobs that needs to be done properly, or otherwise you simply will not achieve the desired results. The customer pointed out some scratches and that over here. I'm trying to see if I can find them, but I have a funny feeling that the grazing, let's say, or the scuffing, had actually grazed or scuffed just the top layer of the seal. But now we've removed the seal, I'm struggling to see it, if I'm honest. So it hasn't actually gone through and affected the wear layer of the LVT. Anyway, let's get a couple of layers of hard seal on this floor. We'll come back to it in a bit, and we'll see how it looks then. Right, we've come to the end of this job, and the floor now has been sealed, and difficult really to see this on the camera, but it does look really nice. It's added that kind of slight sheen to the surface, and it's really brought out the darker colours of the you know, the wood grain. So that's looking really nice, and that's going to take 24 hours to kill. The customer has put the furniture outside. I always say that if you can leave the furniture outside, or off the floor I should say, for, you know, as long as you can leave it, and then to very carefully place it on top of the floor, ideally with felt pads on the bottom of chair legs, so it doesn't, all that movement doesn't scuff and scratch the floor like it did over here. There you go. So it's about 3.5 hours work. And this floor shouldn't need cleaning and sealing, and resealing I should say, quite possibly for another 2 to 3 years. So there you have it folks. If you have a similar floor and you'd like it freshened up and sealed, then get in contact. We offer free estimates. Thanks for watching.